Hey everyone, welcome to another Rope for Q video, and this is the follow-on series from Road to an Open Table. I'm calling it Road to a Clearance, although it's going to be a very long and winding road. And this is where my individual components of my Road to an Open Table come together to form that table. Before we get started though, please like the video if you like what you see, and subscribe to the channel if this is the first time you're watching one of my videos, and put the bell on, making sure you select all notifications to be notified whenever I upload a video. So as you can see, I'm working hard to get everything lined and squared up on this table, and if you remember all the individual components of the Road to an Open Table, you won't have any trouble. But basically the important thing is the pink and the blue spots basically. So the top red of the black lineup forms the bottom triangle, the bottom diamond of the pink diamond, and then the reds that form the blue rectangle should be the same distance out from the center of the table as the pink diamond, and that top red on the pink diamond should form diagonals with the blue rectangle and the pink diamond. Hopefully that makes sense. So here we go then. I'm going to do this series slightly differently. I was going to do it like I have done others, where I just basically show you my best attempts, but I'm going to do this slightly differently. I'm going to do it as a clearance basically, and I'm going to see how many misses it takes me to clear these balls basically, and hopefully get down to, you know, no misses ideally, but as low as possible. And I'm also going to track my highest break as well, because I do think this is a good opportunity to get a high break, ideally sort of 50 plus for too much longer. And the sort of one rule I'm going to set, I say rule, the one sort of allowance I'm going to make is that if I miss, I can reposition the cue ball. So yeah, so how many misses is it going to take for me to get all of these balls down? So starting on the blue, because I probably found the blue, it was either the blue or the pink the easiest, I'm not sure, but certainly blue or pink. So I'm starting on the blue this time. I've had a couple of practices, and I will probably practice it generally, keeping on repositioning the balls when I miss. But for the sort of almost my pre-go home practice routine is going to be this, essentially, to clear the table. So yeah, hopefully you understood what I mean about the position of the balls. If not, go back and watch that video at the beginning, the sort of where I orbit around the table. It does give you a bit more better idea. I also recommend, if you are going to do it not as a clearance like this, but also to reposition the balls every time you miss, is to mark the position of some of the balls. Probably the key ones are the pink and the blue ones. The rest of them are fairly straightforward. Haven't really got the black lined up on the spot very well, have I? That's not very good, is it? Anyway, so current break of 13. Chances are in most of these attempts, the first, I'm going to get my highest break early on, because obviously there's more choice of balls to go for. I haven't edited this session, but in future videos I probably will cut out me taking the balls out the pockets and stuff like that, but I just left them in for now, just so you can see that this is a full attempt and there's no shenanigans with editing or anything like that. Okay, on this blue, not going to be able to get onto the red above the blue, so I'm going to come down from one of the reds next to the pink. Sorry about that, bar's just opening. So I am on this red that's just to the left of pink. It's probably not where I would put the white if I was going to play a positional shot, but can get this red past the, when you set the table up correctly, this red will pass the one at the top of the black lineup essentially. So yeah, played that pretty nicely, if I do say so myself, and I've now got the black to go at. So break of 26. bit awkward on this black. Not as close to it as I would obviously like. It's not quite straight, so I should be able to stun for one of the reds. But I think I'm going to can. I think I end up canning one of the reds here. Yeah, I think I changed my mind on the shot. Instead of stunning, I cannon, and the light goes out. But trust me, the black did go in. I put some more money in eventually. I really need to make sure there's enough money in before I start one of these routines. So the black has gone in, and I am on a red. It's a bit of a tricky one though. So can I get this red in and get back out for the black? 33 though, pretty high break for me. Oh, not quite. So that's one miss and the break gets reset. So PB on the break of 33. Will I be better at this session, or will it have to be a future session? And there's another miss straight away. So like buses. But as I say, I can reposition the cue ball. As I get better in this, I might, like if I get down to being able to do this in sort of less than, I don't know, let's say, and don't hold me to this, let's say I can do it better than 5 misses or less. I then might start thinking about, well, actually I'm not going to move the cue ball, so that just gets a little bit harder. Yeah, just haven't run through far enough for that red off this pink, so this is a tricky shot. But the black will go, I think, to that left corner pocket. But I'm not going to play that red, I don't think. Am I going to play the red by the blue? I think I am. No, I'm going to play the red, I think, between yellow and brown. That's a pretty good pot, but could have done with rolling a little bit further to get on brown or yellow. So this green, I think I'm basically straight on this green though, so actually I've been a bit fortunate. Yeah, it's like only a millimetre or two off straight, so I should be able to push it, put this in, but I do feel like it was probably a bit of a push shot. But who knows? So still only the 2 misses, and I've got what, 4? I've got 8 reds left. Bit of a stretch on this one. Yeah, not happy with it. Yeah. Reposition myself out, getting back up. Probably not a good idea. But actually, it goes in. Good pot, but nowhere near where I wanted to be on position. So, can I cut this pink in, or do I take the long blue? I'm going to go for the cut on the pink. Oh, that was not far away at all. There's another miss, but the pink's over the pocket at least. So, move the cue ball to a better position. Yeah, probably didn't need to hit it that hard, but... yeah, ended up being straight on it, so I couldn't really do much with it, which is a bit stupid. Didn't really need to hit the red into the middle that hard. So tricky shot here. Yeah, that was tough. So up to 4 misses. Got some action on the cue ball there. Nicely out for this pink, but probably should have been looking to stay down at this end of the table, whereas if I take this pink on, I'm going to be heading up towards the balk area. That's a good cut on the pink. Bit of a stretch. Yeah, rest coming out. Yeah. Need to be more supple. Another goal for this year is to be a bit more supple. Ready for kind of work on my fitness and my suppleness, shall we say, over the summer, and hopefully next season come back with a little bit more ability to get down to shots rather than having to rely on the rest. Yeah, that wasn't great. So 5 misses. Playing this thin. Played that okay. Nicely round for balk colour. I think yellow might be the shot here. Well, that might be a rest shot. Just rolled a little bit far. Look at me repositioning on the shot, that's never a good idea. Yeah, and my nice tidy table's all gone and messy, which is going to make it a little bit more difficult. And apologies for the language. Yeah, I was expecting to run through far more than that for the yellow. I'm going to try the green, the double green, I think. Yeah, not close. But at least I moved the red off the cushion, that's not bad. But the misses are starting to accumulate now. No good. Kind of rushing things now, getting a bit annoyed that I've let what was such a good attempt go. Up to 9 misses now. Still quite a few pots to get down. Okay. Now it's less about getting a high break and more about trying to get the table tidy to make the clearance as easy as possible. So probably going to go for the green here to get the green back on its spot, basically. But then that's maybe not a mistake. It's maybe a mistake because it's going to be tied up by the yellow a little bit. That's not too bad. Yeah, I don't think it goes past the yellow into its own pocket. I'm pretty happy with that pot and position on the black as well. Nice to get the black back on its own spot. Probably the brown would probably be better, but more obviously much more difficult part. Oh, hit that quite hard, try and get back out for the red, and now that's nowhere near its own spot. But at least it's not safe on a cushion. Okay, so that's all the reds down, so another colour and then I can start the colours clearance. It's just maybe not the kind of colours clearance I'm used to. So can I cut this brown in? No. I mean... Oh, I sort of fouled the blue there, never mind. Yeah, I'm not sure what I was doing with that brown. I kind of was maybe thinking about actually deliberately playing not to pot it so that I could then get better on the yellow, but that's probably not the right attitude. Oh, that's just where it went down there. So 11 misses. So how many more misses am I going to incur getting these colours down? They're all in a very potable position, so hopefully none is the answer. But I didn't get that into that very well. I hit it pretty hard, but needed more action on the cue ball. So this brown is obviously very tough. I was playing the pot there, but it's landed quite nice for the clearance from here at least. So 12. That's nicely on the blue, should be easy to get to pink. Pink to black will be a bit more tricky though. Oh, just gone a bit too far. I wanted to be low on the pink, but not that low. It's just rolled on an extra 4 or 5 inches, which otherwise it would have been pretty much ideal. So this is a thin one. No, overcut it. Would have been pretty good on the black though for the middle. Maybe a little bit thin, but would have had a shot at least. So can I get black? Can I get to the black from this position? Not enough left hand side. It's not too bad though, just with the rest. I ideally want it to be sort of around the sort of brown spot to get the black back into the middle pocket. But that's about the best rest shot I've played for a while, and certainly in this session. So 13 misses, high break of 33. I'm going to take that for my first attempt at these. Now, this series is going to be a case of if I do any better than that, you'll see an episode. If not, I'm just going to keep practicing in the background. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in whatever the next video turns out to be.